Top travel destinations for adventure seekers. Come along with me as we explore the best places to go for adventure seekers, places where there will always be something exciting to do, a moment to lift the soul, and an experience that will never be forgotten. Welcome to a world where the extraordinary is waiting around every corner and the unfamiliar is welcomed. Where is the trip destination with the most adventure? Are you having trouble choosing where to go first? Here are some first travel suggestions. Paragliding over Italy's Apennine Mountains. The village of Castelluccio in Italy's Umbria region sits about 3 hours from Rome. Perched high on a grassy hill, it's known for providing stunning views over the Piano Grande, a valley that comes to life with thousands of tiny red, white, and purple flowers every spring. There's even a festival that celebrates the super bloom every summer. It's the perfect place to soak up fresh mountain air while indulging in the region's notable pecorino cheese. It's also a paraglider's dream. At 8,123 feet in the air, Monte Vedora is the typical jumping-off point for a 20-minute tandem glide with Fly the Apennines. If you're hungry for more airtime, you can also sign up for longer 90-minute cross-country flights. Piano Grande's year-round mild weather makes it ideal for this activity, so even if you show up after the flowers have faded, you'll still be in for a treat. Once you're back on the ground, there's still the rest of Umbria to explore by foot, car, or even on horseback. Heli skiing in the Alps. It goes without saying that world-class skiing can be found in the Alps. However, nothing compares to a heli skiing excursion for individuals seeking unrestricted access to unexplored powder and remote wilderness, which will make you feel as though the mountains are your own personal playground. Val Formazza, on Piedmont's northern border, provides all the seclusion you require. 3 magnificent peaks around the protected valley: Offenhorn, Lindenhorn, and Basadino. Every year, snow falls by the feet due to the great elevation. The highest landing site accessible is approximately 10,500 feet. Heli Guides operates a fleet of Airbus AS350 helicopters to access all that pristine countryside, and with a menu of options ranging from simple day trips to full-week packages, travelers may spend as much or as little as they choose. Australia's largest colony of long-nosed fur seals is located at the Neptune Islands, off the coast of Port Lincoln, South Australia. The great white shark, which is the top predator of those adorable creatures, is what thrill seekers are most interested in seeing. The fact that so little is known about great white shark migration patterns adds to the allure of this location for thrill seekers. Because of the way warm and cold currents from the Southern and Indian Oceans mix, the islands are home to a staggering variety of species, which is why hungry sharks find them so alluring. Of course, humans are off the menu. Businesses such as Calypso Star Charters secure your safety within a steel cage or an aqua sub, which is effectively an aquarium turned upside down, with the fish hiking from hut to hut in the Colorado backcountry. Unknown fact, more huts and yurts are found in Colorado than in any other state in the Union. And it's no coincidence. The U.S. Army's 10th Mountain Division made the decision to reconstruct the huts they had seen while serving in the Alps back in the 1980s. Thus, the hut system of the 10th Mountain Division was established. Today, visitors may see a close-up view of the Colorado wilderness thanks to the network of 38 huts spanning a 350-mile circuit. But don't expect to be turned down when you arrive. The shelters are simple, with a bed that is naked, a little kitchen set, and snow melt for water. That's about it. Despite their simplicity, the cottages have a zen-like charm and are reasonably priced. A few are almost famous. Snorkeling in Belize. The Great Blue Hole in Belize is a must-see location for divers and one of the planet's most enigmatic and stunning places. It is advised that only seasoned divers descend all the way. It doesn't imply, however, that the rest of us can't go exploring. A pleasant and easy approach for beginners to see life beneath the surface is snorkeling. Tres Coco, a region on Ambergris Caye, the largest island in Belize, is a great spot to start. Here in seas barely 4 to 8 feet deep, snorkelers benefit from huge brain and elkhorn coral. In addition to tropical fish like rainbow parrotfish and yellowtail snapper, you'll also encounter conch, banded shrimp, sea urchins, and stingrays. The warm Caribbean waters make for comfortable and enjoyable snorkeling experiences, perfect for both beginners and experienced enthusiasts alike. Plus, the chance to encounter majestic sea turtles, playful dolphins, and even nurse sharks adds an extra thrill to the adventure. It's truly a destination that offers unparalleled beauty and excitement for anyone who loves the ocean. Climbing up Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Though there's much beautiful scenery to be seen in America's if you find yourself wanting to travel across a rugged terrain of jagged mountains and dense jungle, perhaps it's time to cross Machu Picchu off your bucket list. Hikers who choose to skip the crowded Incan Trail and instead take the Salcante route, which leads to the ancient wonder, will be treated to a colorful mix of scenery. The traditional 5-day schedule starts with an ascent of Peru's 12th highest peak, Salcante. Although it will take a lot of exertion, the sights and endorphins that await you at the top of the pass will be well worth it. After that, explore the cloud forests of the Sacred Valley, where you may zip line, traverse beneath waterfalls, and spend the night in yurt-like tents with meals prepared by a staff off. Trekking to Machu Picchu. If the idea of trekking through a stark landscape of craggy mountains and lush jungle sounds appealing, then maybe it's time you finally crossed Machu Picchu off your wish list. A colorful mix of landscapes awaits hikers on the Salcante Trek, a pleasantly crowd-free alternative to the popular Incan Trail that leads to the archaeological wonder. The classic 5-day itinerary begins with scaling Salcante Mountain, the 12th highest in Peru. It's hard work, but the endorphins greeting you at the top of the pass, not to mention those views, will be reward enough. From there, it's on to the delights of the Sacred Valley's cloud forest, where you'll cross under waterfalls, go ziplining, and sleep in yurt-like tents with all meals catered by a team of guides. By the time you finally reach Machu Picchu at sunrise, no less, on the 5th day, it'll feel less like a wish list item and more like the natural continuation of a landscape which, after sleeping outdoors and sharing meals with locals, you'll likely feel connected to. Enjoy the view from the top, you've earned it. The trek typically begins in the Andean highlands, where you'll traverse rugged terrain, pass through remote villages, and witness breathtaking mountain scenery. Along the way, you'll have the opportunity to learn about the ancient Inca civilization and their remarkable engineering feats as you visit archaeological sites and ruins. Finally, as you reach the Sun Gate or Inti Pancun and catch your first glimpse of Machu Picchu emerging from the mist, the sense of achievement and wonder is indescribable. Exploring the ancient citadel, surrounded by mist-covered mountains and lush greenery, is an experience that stays with you forever. Trekking to Machu Picchu is not just a physical journey, but also a spiritual one, offering a profound connection to the natural beauty and history of the Andes. It's an adventure that tests your limits, broadens your horizons, and leaves you with memories to cherish for a lifetime. Skydiving over Dubai. Dubai might not be the first place that springs to mind when you think of adventure. The desert metropolis is typically associated with glamorous hotels, gold, and its iconic skyscraper, Burj Khalifa. But for those looking to skip the malls, skydiving is a fun way to see another side of Dubai. Literally. Picture this. You're free-falling at 120 miles an hour, having been dropped out of a plane 13,000 feet over Dubai. Below you, the famous Palm Islands are spread out like a painting made of sand. From above, you'll be able to make out the turquoise Persian Gulf, the symmetrical fronds of the islands, and the spiral structures that mark the Dubai skyline. You'll be strapped to an instructor, of course. Someone's got to make sure that parachute deploys. After free-falling for 60 seconds, you'll float slowly over the city for 5 minutes, and between the views, the howling wind, and the pleasant feeling of weightlessness, the sensory overload will leave you grinning ear to ear. By the time you touch down, you'll probably want to toast your bravery with a glass of bubbly. Looks like that hotel bar will come in handy after all. The video is quite engaging and informative. I particularly enjoyed it. Mention something specific you liked about the video. Keep up the great work. I'll make sure to subscribe to your channel for more content like this.